Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Peter, all the way from South Africa. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subby, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. On this video, I'm going to be talking about the final judging day for Miss South Africa 2023. We've got a top 7, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be reviewing each and every one of them on this video. So if you'd like to hear more about this, please do stick around and let's get into this video. Okay, here's how they were judging, or here's what happened, the activities that were happening at the final judging day. So they had a moment where they introduced themselves, and they had a moment where they were doing the ramps with their swimsuits. And there was the last segment that was a Q&A segment. So I enjoyed all of them because that's what we wanted to see, especially when it comes to us as YouTubers, as fans. We want to actually make up our minds on who is going to win. Obviously, on their side, it plays a huge role that they have to see the candidates for the final time before the final show. The final show will be held on Sunday, so I cannot wait for that one. And also the final judging happened a day ago, so I'm doing this video after the final judging, so that we can just run through all the top 7 Miss South Africa top 7 that will be fighting for the crown on Sunday. So the first person that actually came in that I'm going to be talking about is Anke. Anke, let me tell you, her swimsuit, when she came for the first time at Miss South Africa, when she was walking, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is so beautiful. She needs to add some of her confidence, and she needs to learn how to walk and all of those things. The walk was not bad before, but at this point of time, she has improved immensely. She is a goddess when she's walking, and the actual confidence is there. The actual power is there. And on top of it, I feel like she is one of the candidates that listened to each and every critique that she was getting from the judges. So when it comes to her walk, swimsuit walk, yes, it could be better, it could be elevated to a certain point, but at the moment I feel like she's doing really great, and on Sunday we will definitely be surprised because she will bring her A game. Q&A, when it comes to Q&A, one of the candidates that can speak is Anke, and that can draw all the attention to her is Anke. Not only she's beautiful, she's got a story to tell, and the story that she's telling is so relatable. On top of it, she invites you to the journey. When she is talking about the story, you envision what she is actually talking about. So that is actually her strong point, and she's very funny. When she speaks, she brings out herself, and in a funny way that we just want to listen and we just want to enjoy. So her sense of humor is like this top, and that's what we want when it comes to Miss South Africa. That's what we want when it comes to ambassador, because as South Africans, we like to laugh, we like to make jokes, we like to, even if it's difficult, we like to cheer people, we like to be a show in front of people, right? That's what she's giving me. And she has improved so much for someone who actually lived a very private life, who actually was not really a pageant person. Moving right along to the second person that was called was Bryony Govender. Oh my gosh, that lady is extremely beautiful, first of all, and I don't want to be hypnotized by her beauty, because now I'm not gonna be able to say or criticize, because she's extremely beautiful. She is extremely beautiful. Her performance when it comes to swimsuit, I think it can be elevated a bit, because I want to see the side of etiquette, that side of power, that side of fun when it comes to swimsuit. You have to be fun, you have to be vivacious, you have to have a big stage performance, because it's actually swimsuit competition. You can tone it down when you do the evening gown, but swimsuit, you have to be all round. You have to be a big star. That's my thing. That's what I'm thinking. So when it comes to that swimsuit, she was just elegant and very smooth and gliding and all of those things. Yes, she can add a bit of spice. We want to see that. Okay. Q&A. When it comes to Q&A, Bryony is also very, she can speak heartfelt stuff. She can draw you with the heartfelt stuff, and you want to listen to her. And when she speaks, she's got a very nice voice, and with the South African accent for Indians, because it's kind of different from the accent that you get in India. So she's got a very nice accent, and she's got a very nice voice, and so you want to listen to her. And also, she's very easy on the eye. You want to look at her skin, her hair, her face, her beauty, her physique, right? So that one, we have to talk about it. But my problem and worry is she tends not to answer the questions, or she tends to answer questions half. So her answers are half, her answers are not complete. So I want her to try to get to the point and complete the answer. If she doesn't want to elaborate on what she's saying, she can just get to the point as soon as she get that question. I am not scared that she might not do well on Sunday. I think she will do well on Sunday, and I think she knows her strengths and she knows her weaknesses, and that's where she will focus on throughout this throughout the weekend until on Sunday. But anyway, I still see her doing very well. I still see her on the top, within the top 5 or something like that, right? That's me. Moving right along to another candidate that came out. Another candidate that came out was Homba. Let's get to Homba. I've got my notes over here, guys, so I need to make sure that everything that I'm saying, it is on my notes, because I did this yesterday. I watched this, it was released yesterday, so I had all these notes that I put here. Okay, Homba. I said here, actually, lovely personality, eloquent speaker, most improved in everything. Definitely, she's a very eloquent speaker. She draws you. I love her energy. Her energy is so contagious. Her smile, her laughter is so contagious. You just want to laugh with her. And when she speaks very well. she's well mannered. She's humbled. My worry is also when it comes to her speaking. Before we talk about speaking, let me tell you about her swimsuit. Her swimsuit was okay. For someone who has never wear high heels and all of those things, she did really, really well. And I would like to give her a title that she is the most improved candidate that we have this year. Most improved. She came as a very tomboyish lady who did not even know how to walk in heels, who also actually did not do any pageants in history of her life. So when you see her right now, the posture is there now, the walk is a bit polished, and I think she will do really, really well on Sunday. Q&A, when it comes to Q&A, as I said, she's an eloquent speaker. She can speak very well. I'd like to emphasize that when she answers questions, she speaks so many things, or she speaks too much to the point that we don't really get the point from what she's saying. So I need her to make sure that to actually get to the point as soon as possible. If she doesn't get to the point as soon as possible, she must find the right words to keep us captivated. Because when she starts speaking and speaking and speaking, we know we lose focus, and we lose focus on what she's saying. Right? So do I see her winning Miss South Africa? No, I don't really see her winning Miss South Africa at this point of time. I feel like she's not really ready to win Miss South Africa, and I do see a bit of hunger of getting that crown, but I still feel like she is not hungry enough to actually get that crown, right? So maybe if she fixes those small things that she has, polishes small things that she has, maybe she would walk away with that Miss South Africa crown. Anyway, let's move right along to another candidate. We're now going to Jordan. Jordan is a returning candidate, obviously, as we all know. She is returning. I wrote on my actual notes, warm and lovely energy. Warm and lovely energy, definitely. She is giving me Miss World type of vibes. She doesn't give me a Miss Universe type of vibes. And her walk also improved. She improved a bit. And also when she answers questions, I feel like she answers questions in a way that she's not answering that certain question that was posed. So I think she needs to listen to the question, take time to actually answer, try to process it within few seconds, process the question and answer accordingly. And also when you answer accordingly, you need to refer and you need to elaborate on what you are saying so that we can understand, because when you're pushing around and stuff like that, we end up also getting confused, right? That's what I need from her. As I said, her swimsuit was okay. I would think she should really work hard when it comes to walking and her posture. But I feel like she's got a face for goddesses, and also she's got that warm-hearted energy when you're watching her talking and all of those things. So I have no doubt that she will work hard, but I don't really see her doing as far as top 7 right now. So we will see. Another one that we need to talk about is who is this lady? Hey, Nande. Nande is a very beautiful dark beauty with very short hair. I love the fact that she is true to her roots. She's giving us something different. Let's start with her walk. Her walk has improved, even though I'm not happy that it has improved in a very short amount. When you take Homba and Nande, you would think that Homba should be excellent at this point of time, because how Homba was, you could think that Nande is excellent by now, and she is currently not excellent. She is a bit still walking the same way that she was walking before, but I've got faith in her that she will do well on Sunday. It's as I said, it's not about walking, but we still want to see the performance. We still want you to draw us into the experience, right? When it's come to speaking skills, she is a very good speaker, but she also tends to just blab and blab and blab, and you don't really understand and you don't get the point when she speaks. And I hope that she will just try to fix it somehow. There is nothing much to actually criticize about her. When it comes to hair, she's fine and all of those things. There's just two things that I'm not happy about is hair. When she's answering questions, she just blabs and blabs and blabs, and she doesn't get to what she's actually saying and all about. And also her posture and walking and how she presents herself, I've got a problem with her. I feel like she needs to take a breather, breathe in, breathe out, and relax and try to answer questions without trying to be faster, because now we don't understand what you're saying. But anyway, let's move right along. I didn't think this video will be this long. Now we're going to Melissa. Melissa is a returning candidate. I wrote on my notes that in 2020 a lot of people found her to be arrogant, too serious, and too forward. This is what the fans were thinking about her. You know, she's got a very strong look and she's got a very strong, bold voice, so a lot of people would think a different way about her. And a lot of people would think that she's arrogant, she's uptight, she's boring, and all of those things. And at the beginning of the competition, at the beginning of Crown Chasers, she switched a bit. So when she switched, there was something that went missing. The spark is no longer there. I'm not sure. Her walk has not improved at all. She still walks the same, but I feel like it's fine. It's not really bad. Her walk is not bad at all. Her speaking skills are still there, and also she is not impactful in her rhythm of speaking, how she speaks. She doesn't leave an impact that we will remember in 2-3 days. You forget what she said. So I think she should pick up her socks, because I don't know, maybe it's a strategy that she's using. She's trying to showcase herself on Sunday only, but I feel like she has lost a certain type of spark, and I want that spark to come back, because she is one of the heavy heavy favorites. Going to the last person that came out, this is Natasha Hubert. As you all know, Natasha is a returning soldier as well. This is what I can say about Natasha. I'm just gonna read my first sentence on my notes. I said Natasha is ready to take the new crown, and I was not lying when it comes to that. I know a lot of people, when it comes to a swimsuit, they say she's bouncing too much. Bouncing too much, it's fine. I feel like if you are captivating audience on that stage, you can bounce a bit. And on this final judging day, I think she toned it down a bit. Yes, she was bouncing too much. I feel like she toned it down, and I want her to try to tone it down a bit again, like one step down, and then she can just focus on walking and all of those things. She's a very beautiful lady. She's a very seasoned beauty pageant lady, and I don't see her not getting that crown. I see her actually getting that crown. That's my opinion on my side. She deserves it more than anyone else in that competition all together, right? Q&A. Oh my gosh, for a 26-year-old, her Q&A felt so matured. She actually, it felt like I was living with her when she was telling us about her story. It felt like I was there, because she's got that sense of pulling you, drawing you to each and everything, and visualize whatever that was going through her. And she's very relatable, very relatable, and she is actually being truthful to herself and to how she felt at the time that she didn't get, or she didn't place at Miss Universe. She just the waves, how people are in life. You're not only on your highs, the lows you want to see. We want you to paint a picture for us on your lows as well, so that we could understand the human being you are. I'm so glad that she decided to take the leap of faith to actually enter again, because she really showed us a different side of Natasha. I give Natasha 100% at this point of time, because she is one of the most hardworking contestants this year, and I hope that the judges will actually see everything that we saw on her side. The only thing, as I said, bouncing, please stop it. Thank you so much for watching till this far. Please tell me what you think about the whole thing on the comment sections. I'll see you on my next upload. Please do like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. Bye. Have a fantastic one. Peace out.